Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, it has reached a time when even those who have been defending William Ruto cannot continue to do so. We have people who hoped that Ruto will turn to be a good president and they needed to give him time. But with this speed that William Ruto is moving with, then the situation that we are in and what Ruto is promising in the future is no longer a thing that these people are going to continue defending. The other time I shared with you here a statement from Ahmed Nasir, that's senior counsel, and today one man, Miguna Miguna, who has always defended William Ruto even when he's wrong, he's now coming out to face Ruto with the truth. This is brutal truth. And if Ruto is not listening to anyone, at least he should listen to people like the senior counsel, Ahmed Nasir, Miguna Miguna, and others. Hata asikize watu wa Azimio, asikize tu hao. Kwa sababu tunajua alikataa kusikiza wa Kenya. He don't listen to Kenyans. But his close allies who defended him even when he was wrong have discovered that it is not right to continue supporting such kind of a failure. So Miguna is telling William Ruto that in 2027 and beyond, Kenyans will not remember, recognize, or be impressed with William Ruto's eloquence, frequent foreign trips, or the counter suits. In fact, he has tagged William Ruto. The message belongs to William Samoei Ruto. He has tagged him. They will, and it's clear that Kenyans are only going to remember their hunger, poverty, unemployment, and cascading astronomical scale of corruption. Haya ndio mambo wa Kenya watakumbuka. And this is his tweet, his post on X. I can assure you that in 2027 and beyond, Kenyans will not remember, recognize, or be impressed by William Ruto's eloquence. In fact, he has tagged Ruto. Frequent foreign trips or counter suits. They will remember only their hunger, poverty, unemployment, and the cascading astronomical scale of corruption. Don't even say I didn't warn you. This message does not belong to anyone. The message is direct to William Ruto, is a clear warning, and that is the only man Miguna Miguna has tagged here. Not Gachagwa, not UDA party, not Kenya Kwanza coalition, but William Ruto. Ya kwamba usiseme si kukuambia. Now, what is Miguna saying here? Of course, obviously, this is a self-explanatory statement. Iko tu wazi kabisa. But we want to look deeper into that. But before we go deep into this, just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, Amasa, thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, Miguna is just open. The first thing that I can see here is that Miguna is telling William Ruto, you will lose in the next general election by a huge margin. So Miguna is preparing William Ruto to know that he's going to lose the next election. That's the direct message, that you will lose in the next election. Simple. And when you look on issues that is mentioning here, for those watu wako hapa Kenya, mmeona vile mambo iko on ground. This is the truth. People will not recognize William Ruto on anything apart from their suffering, apart from their hunger, apart from the policies he put in place that has caused many people to lose their jobs. Many have become jobless in this country. And of course, when you overtax Kenyans and they don't see the value for their taxes. They remember the corruption on large scale. So with all this, Ruto should prepare to lose. That means, our second point, that in 2027, the only thing that Ruto should anticipate is a protest vote. So Miguna is warning and preparing William Ruto for a protest vote. Anytime any Kenyan will get to the ballot, what they will remember is that we did not have food and no one cared for us. Is that we lost our job and someone was responsible for this. That person is William Ruto. So when you wake up, you think of firing someone from job. And the person who will be fired is the man in the Statehouse. Protest vote. Ukiamuka unakumbuka vile biashara yako ilianguka, unafikiria sasa mambo yenye hapa. It's not about thinking who will be the next president. It's all about removing the person who created the problem for you. And nani huyo? William Samuel Ruto. So the warning to Ruto is that prepare for a protest vote. And there will be one thing Kenyans will be asking themselves to figure out kwa mambo ya protest vote. If William Ruto was serving the first term, which is our third point, if Ruto was serving the first term in office, he knows very well that he will be seeking for re-election. Therefore, if you are anticipating to get the support of Kenyans through the ballot to run for the second term in office, yet you have done everything to make the lives of Kenya so much hard and bearable, and what you cannot imagine of. What if they give you second term, which they know very well that you will not be seeking for re-election? What will you do to Kenyans? That is the big question Kenyans will be asking themselves. First time umepewa, umefanya mambo yenye haribu maisha ya Wakenya, umekandamiza Wakenya na mzigo mkubwa ya ushuru. What if upewa second term when you will not be asking for re-election? Utafanyia nini Wakenya kama sio kuwaua, kuangamiza na kuwamaliza? Wakijiuliza hilo swali, the only thing they can do is to get up early in the morning and protest on ballot. So they have suffered now. Na wewe kwa kukosa kujua, nisiseme kwa ujinga wako ama kwa kiburi kingi, unaona tu Wakenya watakupigia kura, hawana njia nyingine na hujaserve second term. Ni Mkenya gani mjinga huyu mwenye ataamka asubuhi baada ya kupitia shida kama hizi asema William Ruto tosha? When you see the ballot, you see William Ruto as your problem. When you see the name of William Ruto on the ballot, you see corruption. When you see the image of William Ruto, you see your suffering. When you see the colors of UDA, you remember how you were overtaxed. When you see the name UDA, you remember how you lost your business. How will you vote for these people? It cannot happen. So Miguna is telling Ruto that when Kenyans will get to the ballot and they see anything associated with you, they will run away from it in a protest manner because they will remember all their suffering. Sasa yeye amekuja na Kiingereza mingi, a lot of trips. The Kaunda suit now is embracing, of course. Now hiyo mambo ya Kaunda suit yeye si wa kwanza, lakini watu wanasema yeye ndiye amekuja na Kaunda suit. I've seen Raila Odinga in Kaunda suit. Ruto anajifunza tu. The trips that Ruto has been making, no one will remember all this. The only thing people will remember is hunger. Tumekufa njaa. Na kweli Wakenya wengi wamekufa njaa. You go to Asal areas, you go to Turkana, hata huku Western, hata Mount Kenya kwenda kukuange na njaa imezidi. Rift Valley penye hawajawahi lia mambo ya njaa, saizi wanalia njaa. And by the way, the protest has already begun. And that protest, it began in Rift Valley. And we have shared so many clips here, telling you the situation there. And the other protest is emerging in Mount Kenya. So watu wa Azimio wamenyamaza. Wale wanaongoza kwa rejection of William Ruto ni Rift Valley, Mount Kenya. Alafu wengine tuko hapo nyuma. So it has already begun. If it's not aware, let him be informed. I think this time Miguna is brutal with truth. So you cannot continue to... Miguna is learning that you cannot continue to support a failure who has no any interest of serving Kenyan. Hana mpango ya kuhudumia wa Kenya. So even those who have been supporting him are discovering that it is becoming now a crime to support a failure, a man who is kind of a dictator, an oppressor of the people. It's unfit. It is just very wrong to do so. So Miguna is waking up from slumber and telling this regime the truth. So you can see, tulisema wale wataongoza Ruto must go, protest will not be Azimio. Watakuwa ni watu wa Kenya kwanza. Miguna ameingia kwa hiyo list. And the writing is on the wall in capital letters. Ruto has become one of the worst. In 1 year time, is all about you must go. Hii mambo hayakufanyika kwa Uhuru Kenyatta. Kibaki hakupitia mambo kama haya. But it's happening during William Ruto's time.